Welcome in, everybody, to Spring Hill, Tennessee for tonight's matchup between the Battle Creek Grizzlies and the Richland Raiders. I'm Peyton Calvert bringing you this action from the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. You can find this live stream at Facebook, at WKOM, Twitch, X, and YouTube. Richland is set to kick off first, as this is Battle Creek's first ever homecoming football game, so a lot of excitement here tonight. And I'm sure these Grizzlies are ready to come out and show out in their first ever homecoming game. We got about 30 seconds to kick off. Pretty humid night out tonight. Hopefully we won't see a lot of cramps and injuries. Battle Creek comes out in their traditional all-navy, and the Richland Raiders come out in their orange hats, white tops, and orange pants. And I've noticed that all the players are wearing the little protective caps, so that's new. But Richland set to kick nonetheless. Here's the kick. It's fielded. Oh no, it's fumbled at about the 25, picked up at the 20, and goes nowhere. So Battle Creek starts its opening possession at about the 23-yard line.
Grizzlies will have first down and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Grizzlies take the field first on offense at the 20-yard line. Led by freshman quarterback Colton Barba, who's in the shotgun. And we've already got whistles. Don't know, but Battle Creek shuffling players in and out. All right, Barber out of the shotgun. There's a snap, handoff up the middle. And he's immediately going to be met by about 3 or 4 Raiders.
For little to no gain.
I just want to point out tonight I don't have the Richland Raider roster, so I'm going to try my best, maybe make some names up, but just do it on the fly. It's JV football, and this is what I got. There's about a gain of 1 for big Jayshon Brown for the Grizzlies. Here's the snap. Another run up the middle, and he's met again at maybe the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1. So this is going to put Battle Creek in about a 3rd and 10 situation to start the football game. Now they say he lost 3 yards on that play, so make that 3rd and 12. Battle Creek from their own 18. Here's the snap. Barba looks. And he's pressured, and they're calling it a fumble, and it is recovered by a Battle Creek Grizzly at about the 1. Wow. So Richland Raiders come out and hold the force the Battle Creek Grizzlies to punt deep into the back of their own end zone to start this football game. There's the snap. Punt is away. No, it was blocked for a safety. Wow.
Which results in a safety for Richland.
So Richland gets on the board first with a safety after the blocked punt. This is not how Battle Creek intended this ball game to start out. Richland leads it 2-0 early on in the first quarter with 7 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. So Battle Creek gonna kick it off from the 20-yard line to the Raiders after the safety. And the Raiders have a good opportunity to go up big time on Battle Creek at their first ever homecoming. Number 92, Juan Memon off the kick. It's fielded at about the 30. Makes a few men miss. Breaks a tackle and is finally shoved back at about the 42-yard line.
92 Juan. Richland will now have a first down and 10 from about the 42-yard line.
So Richland starting off the football game in good field position for their first drive of the game. So Richland starting their first drive in good field position. They come out in the shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback's gonna keep it and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
For a loss of 1 yard.
So I see this game being a defensive slugfest. The Battle Creek Grizzlies come out and got punched in the mouth, and they're looking to respond here on defense. We might have a good game tonight on our hands, folks. Second down and 10 for the Richland Raiders. Quarterback out of the shotgun, and whistles are blowing. We've got a timeout on the field.
We have a timeout called by Richland.
So Richland doesn't like what they see, or they see something they're gonna try to exploit. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back after these quick break. Richland leads it 2-0. Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee.
Our Battle Creek Grizzlies stopping them once again.
Richland just ran the ball up the middle for a no gain. So the Richland Raiders will face a 3rd and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Looking to make something happen on 3rd and 10. Came out running and has not been able to get past this defensive front from the Grizzlies. Got some big boys on the defensive line, excuse me. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolls out to the right. He looks, he fires, and I believe the pass is gonna be completed down to number 13 at about the 47-yard line. So that's gonna bring up a 4th and 3. A very manageable conversion for the Richland Raiders here here on 4th and 3, but this Battle Creek defense not looking to give an inch.
Come on, Battle Creek Grizzlies. Let's get loud for our defense here on 4th
Richland
down.
Raiders, 4th down.
Our boys out there.
Oh, and we've got a timeout, Battle Creek.
We have a timeout, Battle Creek Grizzlies.
We'll be right back after the timeout.
Underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee, where the Richland Raiders face a 4th and 4 on the 46. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He fires. His pass is too high for his receiver. So that is a turnover on downs for the Battle Creek Grizzlies.
For your Battle Creek Grizzlies.
So let's see here if Battle Creek can capitalize on the good field position. Their first possession started at their own 20 and wound up being a safety off of a blocked punt. Richland leads at 2-0 early in the first quarter. Here comes number 10, Colton Barba at quarterback. He's joined in the backfield by big Jayshon Brown, the running back. They're in shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Hands, no, he passes over the middle for a huge completion and a first down. Looked like a little RPO.
First down,
Barba decides to keep it and pass it to Stanley Williams Jr. Up to the 47. Here's the snap. Hands it off to Jayshon Brown, who's very patient.
Tough yards on the ground there by number 0,
He
Jayshon.
picks up a few before he's stopped. Picked up 3, so that's going to bring up 2nd down, 7 yards to go for the Grizzlies. Shotgun. Here's the snap. Play action. And Barbara delivers a strike to number 2, Jackson Wells.
Jackson Wells. First down brought to you by GM Park Motor Sales.
They're going to spot the ball about the 21-yard line. So a big first down there for the Grizzlies, who's now finding their rhythm and driving the football down the field very well. Here's a shotgun snap. It's a handoff up to the right side for maybe 1 or 2.
0,
Jayshon Brown on the carry.
Yards gain on that one.
Picks up a tough 1 yard there. Here's a snap. Barba looks, fires, pass is dropped by number 12, Devin Green. He's looking for him on the outside, just couldn't connect. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 from the Raiders' 20-yard line. Battle Creek looking to really looking to pick up this 3rd down conversion here on 3rd and 9. Here's a snap. Play action. Hits the receiver coming across the middle, who breaks a tackle and is finally drugged down by the collar of his shirt. And
Number 2 with the
he's
completion
going to be
there, Jackson Wells.
he's going to be very close to the first down marker.
Flag on the play.
And there is a flag on the play. So Jackson Wells caught that pass and made a good move, but all that for nothing as there was a holding penalty against the Grizzlies. So that's going to back them up. They're going to retry this third down. Third and 15. Empty backfield for Barba. He drops back. He's looking. He runs around. Oh, the ball is popped out of his hands. And still on the ground, and the Grizzlies do recover it.
Ball knocked out there by Richland. But
very fortunate that Battle Creek was able to get on that football, but that Richland defender came in there and punched the ball out of the hands of Colton Barba, excuse me, the quarterback. So that's going to be another stand by the Richland Raiders. For 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Battle Creek set to punt. One man back deep for the Raiders. This punt gets away cleanly. It's going to take a very friendly Battle Creek roll. Wow. What a great punt. 55, Nathan Dussault with a phenomenal punt, pinning the Richland Raiders deep into their own territory to start their second drive of the ball game. Two minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Richland has the ball at their own 4-yard line, so Battle Creek looking to do some damage and maybe force a safety or a big mistake and turn it into a touchdown of their own. Richland coming out in the shotgun formation. Brings a man in motion. Here's a snap. Hand off to the side, the right side. The running back breaks one tackle, but is drugged down by a Grizzly defender. That was Bo Wilson on the stop. The running back had the outside. He just couldn't turn it up, and it was met by a Battle Creek defender there. So they picked up one. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Raiders. They lead this football game 2-0 at Battle Creek for their inaugural homecoming game. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Here's a snap. Hands it off up the middle. Breaks 2 tackles. Scampers around and is finally brought down at around the 19-yard line.
Enough for a first down.
So that is enough to move the chains for the Richland Raiders, who started this drive on their own 4-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. I think this Richland football team was a little tougher than this Battle Creek Grizzlies team intended. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Here's a snap. He's going to keep it, try to find the outside, but he's met by a defender who grabs his shirt.
Number 55,
and they're not going to stop his forward progress.
The rest of the Grizzlies got to him.
So the quarterback was running around in the backfield trying to make something happen. He almost broke free, but the Grizzlies defender grabbed his shirt and drug him down. Well, held him there so a few more Grizzlies could pile on, make the gang tackle, and a huge TFL for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. It's going to set up 2nd down and 14 from the Raiders' own 14-yard line. 59 seconds left to go in this first quarter, where Richland leads 2-0.
Coach, how was that?
We got trips to the left. Here's the snap. Oh, the ball's free, but it rolls out of bounds.
Big defensive play there. Ball
Big
knocked
hit,
out of
Brody
bounds.
Swoosh on the tackle for the Grizzlies and knocked that ball free. So now the Raiders are faced with a 3rd and long, 3rd and 16. Battle Creek looking to make a stand here in the first quarter, down 2-0. Here's a snap. Quarterback looks. He's rolling right. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it. He's being pursued by one Grizzly. Makes him miss and runs out of bounds close to the sticks. That was a great play by that quarterback.
First down for Richland Raiders there.
And he does pick it up. Number 6, the quarterback, made a great play with his legs to pick up the first down and extend this Richland drive. So it looks like they're just going to let the first quarter time expire. And that they do. At the end of the first quarter, the Richland Raiders lead the Battle Creek Grizzlies 2-0. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second quarter.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee, on the campus of Battle Creek High School here in Grizzlies Stadium for the first ever homecoming game. I'm Peyton Calvert, bringing you the action here to start the second quarter. Richland has a fresh set of downs on their own 29. Here's the snap. Quarterback gets the corner, running back rather, and is hit by about 3 Grizzlies there.
Get the edge there. Brings up second down and 12.
So second down and 12 for the Raiders, who lead this football game 2-0.
Thankful for our sponsors like Washtopia, the premier car wash in Middle Tennessee, and Nicole Yancey with RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate, and Security Title and Escrow Company for all your closing and title needs.
So second down and 10, 12 for the Raiders after that TFL by the Grizzlies. Here's a snap. Quarterback is going to keep it and try to find the outside on the right side. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses a yard.
Getting just a couple of yards there, bringing up third down and 9.
So the quarterback scampers for about 3 yards. It's going to bring up third down and 9 for the Richland Raiders. Grizzlies looking to get a stop and get off the field here early in the second quarter.
Come on, Battle Creek Grizzlies, let's get loud.
Got a nice crowd out here in Battle Creek Stadium, Grizzlies Stadium, for their first ever homecoming game. Making a difference here in this ball game. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolls left, looks. He's going to fire a pass down the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Phenomenal coverage by number 5, Chris Lemming, the sophomore for the Grizzlies. So now Richland's faced with a 4th down and long. And okay, they're gonna bring the punt team on. Looked like there for a second they were gonna stick around and go for it, but decided against it deep in their own territory. Well, I wouldn't say deep, but they're on their own 30-yard line. Battle Creek's got a man deep. He comes up. Ball's, and he's hit before he can field the punt. Wow.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
This Richland Raider shot out like a cannon before the Grizzly could field the football on the punt. He's going to field that one in the morning. Chris Lemming, number 5, was deep, I believe, for the Grizzlies. So Battle Creek's going to start their 3rd possession of the football game on the 45-yard line after the 15-yard penalty. See if they can put some points on the board after holding the Richland Raiders offense to a punt. Colton Barba's still out there at quarterback. He's joined back there by Jashawn Brown, the huge freshman running back. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Brown, who's going to get to the 2nd level and break a few tackles out and pick up the 1st down.
That's a big 1st down there for your Battle Creek Grizzlies. 1st down brought to you by Security
Jashawn Brown
for all your clothing and title.
Found a hole, made it to the 2nd level, broke a tackle, and picked up nice yardage there and moved the chains for the Grizzlies. So we got a fresh set of downs for the Battle Creek Grizzlies out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it up the middle to Brown again, who's going to break one and drag another, and it's going to take 4 to get him down.
That is another.
So there's back-to-back runs for Brown, who picks up back-to-back 1st downs. And Battle Creek is threatening. Here's the snap. Hand it off again to Brown, who's going to fight all the way down to about the 4-yard line. Maybe the 3.
That's another huge run there.
So Jashawn Brown,
he is hard to bring down tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
running like his life depends on it, sets up the Grizzlies with a 1st and goal, and they're going to hand it off to Brown again, who's going to break another one, spin, and did he get into the end zone?
Just short of the end zone.
He's probably 6 inches away from the end zone. So this drive, Battle Creek has gone 4 straight runs to Brown, and there's whistles before the play. They were going to give it to him again.
We got timeout for Richland.
But the Richland Raiders call timeout before that play could ever happen, and possibly just saved a touchdown there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after the timeout. Richland leads it 2-0 over the Battle Creek Grizzlies.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
So we're back. First and goal, Battle Creek, and there's a flag.
Got a flag on the play.
They're going to call false start against the Grizzlies, who are knocking on the door of the end zone. That's going to back them up about 5 yards. So Battle Creek threatening. Here's the snap. Handoff to Brown, who's going to break one tackle and make another one in the end zone. And that's 6 points for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. What a run for Jayshon Brown. Many runs, actually.
And you've been waiting for a touchdown brought to you tonight by Rock and Roll Sushi.
They handed it off to him every single play of that drive, and he got him down the field quick and punched that thing in the end zone for the Battle Creek Grizzlies, who now lead this football game 6-2 over the Richland Raiders in their first ever homecoming. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it is good.
You score update, your Battle Creek Grizzlies 7.
So after
Richland 2.
After giving up the safety on their first drive and then punting on their second, Battle Creek had something to prove, and Jayshon Brown was the workhorse for that drive, getting the ball on every single play and picking up large chunks of yards and marching them down the field for a touchdown and the lead with 6 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Battle Creek's got the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. 2 men back deep for the Raiders. Looking to respond to that quick Grizzly drive. Here's the kick, and there's whistles and a flag. At the 40-yard line, they're going to call false start on the kicking team. So Battle Creek's going to re-kick this football from the 35-yard line. There's the kick. It's fielded at about the 20. Oh, he's going to reverse field and run into a few Grizzlies there. So the Raiders are going to take over there at around the 30-yard line after about a 10-yard return. Ball spotted at the 32. Battle Creek Grizzlies lead it 7-2 over the Richland Raiders. Here's a snap out of the shotgun. It's a handoff up the middle. And he's met in the backfield for a huge TFL by the Grizzlies. Number 50, Coleman Norwood, and number 4, Brody Swoosh come in for that TFL. Maybe that. Are they gonna? Nope. Does it count? The chain gain says it's second. Okay, it is 2nd and 13 for the Richland Raiders. Out of the shotgun. Here's a snap. Hand off to the right side. And he's immediately hit and dropped.
Another big stop by our
At
Grizzly
about
defense.
the 30-yard line there. So a very short gain for the Raiders, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Richland Raiders, whose only points have come off a blocked punt. Crowd getting into it. Big 3rd down for the Raiders. Here's a snap. Quarterback rolls right, looks, fires, passes, gonna be intercepted by number 13 for the Grizzlies, and he's gonna return the ball. He breaks the tackle. He's got nothing but green grass. He's got a convoy in front of him to the 10-5-4. Pick 6, touchdown, Stanley Williams Jr. for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. What a play by the defensive back to pick that ball off, find blockers, and make his way in for the touchdown.
Return all the way to the end zone. He would not be stopped.
Great blocking as well from the other Grizzly defenders, setting up a lane for Stanley Williams Jr. to take off and go. So Battle Creek scores another one. Battle Creek with a late substitution. Didn't have enough men on the field. Here's a snap, kick, hold, and there's a flag. The kick was good. There was a flag in the back of the end zone. Can't tell what the white hat motioned. It'd have to be on Richland, I believe. So they're gonna re-kick.
We're gonna re-kick that.
Snap. And the kick is good for the Battle Creek Grizzlies.
Won. That extra point is good.
So now Battle Creek now leads this game by a score of 14-2 over the Richland Raiders after the huge pick 6 from Stanley Williams Jr. Now this Grizzlies team is rolling. Started off a little flat, but it didn't take very long for them to find their groove and now lead this game by 2 scores with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Discover your path.
So Battle Creek has this football teed up at the 45-yard line. The Raiders have two men back deep to receive. It's a high kick. Plenty of distance. Fielded at about the 20. He's going to dance around, drag a couple men down to the 23-yard line, and a helmet comes off.
Tackled by a whole group of our Grizzlies there.
So after the pick six, the Richland Raiders will set up shop. Looks like on around the 26-yard line.
Murray Regional Health is pleased to support the youth in our community. Athletic training services for the Battle Creek Grizzlies are provided
Haven't had
by
much success on
our
offense.
certified athletic trainer Blake Daniel.
This Grizzlies
And Murray
defense is
Regional
quite
physical therapy
stifling.
with not five,
Have a
not
lot of
six,
good
not even
good
eight,
athletes
but
out there
9
for the Battle Creek
locations in
Grizzlies.
Southern Middle Tennessee. We are so thankful to have
Richland
our
looking to
Blake Daniel here
respond,
providing amazing
make this
services to our
game
boys.
a little more manageable. Richland out of the shotgun. Quarterback's going to keep it, make a man miss. He's going to try to find the edge, but he cannot do so and is knocked down by two Grizzlies for a loss on the play. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. It's great tackling there by the Grizzlies. Not letting the quarterback get to the outside and sealing the edge very nicely. It's going to be a loss of 4. Second down, 14 to go for the Richland Raiders, who once held a 2-0 lead in this ball game. Now down 14-2 with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the first half. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to his left. He completes the pass for a loss.
Pass complete.
Number 5,
Third
Chris
down,
Lemming
third down and
on the
11.
tackle. That was great coverage there. So it's going to bring up third down and 11 for the Richland Raiders on the 25-yard line. The Raiders break the huddle. We're going to dial something up here on third and long. Quarterback out of the shotgun. There's a man in motion, number 24. There's the snap. Quarterback looking left. He pump fakes and takes a shot downfield, and that ball is going to be tipped and intercepted by the Grizzlies, who can't get a return on it, but falls down at about the 49-yard line. Number 4, Brady Swoosh. Brody Swash. So Battle Creek is going to take over now at the 49-yard line after another interception from the Richland Raiders.
Caden Yancey, number 11, with the tip to our own Brody Swash there. That's what we call Grizzly teamwork.
So after the turnover, Battle Creek once again is going to trot their offense out onto the field.
We have a timeout on the field by Richland.
So the Richland Raiders are going to take another timeout before Battle Creek can get out onto the field. So with that, the score is 14-2, Battle Creek over the Richland Raiders. We'll be back momentarily.
Nicole Yancey, the number 1 name in
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back in to Battle Creek High School. I'm Peyton Calvert, bringing you tonight's matchup between the Richland Raiders and the Battle Creek Grizzlies. Battle Creek sets up at the 49-yard line, about the 50 actually, after an interception. Here's a snap. Hands it off to Brown up the middle. He's going to pick up about 6.
Nice solid pickup there by number 0,
Jay-Sean Brown on the carry. Reminds me a lot of Derrick Henry. Hard to take down, very explosive. He's a big man. There's a snap. Up the middle again to Brown, who's going to scamper around, break a tackle, and fall forward to about the...
Jay-Sean with a good run there up the middle.
38-yard line and picks up the first down. A minute 56 to go in this first half of football. And Battle Creek out of the shotgun. Colton Barba takes the snap and hands it off to Jay-Sean Brown, who's met immediately by 3 Raiders, who've finally had enough of Jay-Sean Brown doing whatever he wants to this defense.
Well, a minute 25 left. Your Battle Creek Grizzlies are up 14-2.
So Battle Creek has a minute and 16 left on the clock. Man in motion. It's a touch pass to him. He's got space. He's got plenty of space. All he's got to do is break a tackle. And it's a huge run by number 2, Jackson Wells, who come in motion with a little touch pass from Colton Barba. So Battle Creek moves the chains with a huge explosive. Sets them up in good field position from the 22-yard line with 57 seconds left to go in this half. Here's a snap. Barber rolls. He's going to take off. He's got the corner, and he makes a move, and he makes another move. Ooh, and he steps out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Wow, I don't know if that was a designed quarterback run, but he saw nothing but green grass in front of him, tucks the ball in, jogs for about 2 seconds, and then turns on the burners and almost breaks it off for a huge touchdown for the Grizzlies. But he's going to step out at about the 7. Looks like we got a Wildcat quarterback in. He's going to hand the ball off to Brown, who breaks a tackle and scores a touchdown. That's another touchdown for the Battle Creek Grizzlies, who now lead this football game 20-0 off of a run from none other than Jay-Sean Brown. So Battle Creek on to tack on an extra point. The kick is up and it falls short.
Extra point is no good.
So the extra point not being
Our
good.
touchdowns brought to you tonight by Recovery Zone. We recover faster, so you
I don't
can
know
play
if
harder.
a Raider got a hand on it or not, but didn't have the leg. So that's going to keep the score at Battle Creek 20, Richland 2. 36 seconds to go until halftime.
Go get you some yum yum sauce.
Where Battle Creek has been pouring it on the Richland Raiders starting at the middle of the first quarter on until now. They started their first couple drives a little flat, and Richland looked like they were going to come out and shock this Battle Creek Grizzlies team, but after a pick 6 and Battle Creek getting in the end zone a few times, they've really shifted the momentum in this football game to be all Battle Creek. And Richland has no answer. Ball's teed up at about the 40-yard line, where Battle Creek looks to kick off yet again to the Richland Raiders. And the ball's booted. It's a short one. It's fielded at the 30. And the return man only gets down to about the 40 with 33 seconds left. So Richland's got to be on go mode if they want to put any points up on the board before half. They're really looking for anything at this point.
Tackle made by number 9, Braden Fortune.
So this Battle Creek Grizzlies team has looked exceptional all JV season. This is their first year as a school and as a football team, so they had to play an all JV schedule, but next year they will be joining the TSSAA, and this team has a bright future ahead. Richland, empty backfield. Sends a man in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. No, they're going to run a pass with him all the way down the sideline, and it was dropped. Wow. Little trickeration from the Raiders. Sent number 21 in motion. And then they had a receiver on the outside run a vertical route, and that would have been a huge completion for the Raiders down the field, but it was just slightly overthrown. If him and his receiver could have connected, that would have been huge for the Raiders. There is a flag on the Raiders, not sure what it is, but that's going to back them up a little bit. Not sure what the call was, but it moved them back 5 yards. So the Raiders out of the shotgun. Quarterback takes the snap, and he's just going to run with it. He's trying to find the corner, and he does. And he's going to get down out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. Clock's still moving. Or is it? There might have been a mishap with the clock. Late in the second quarter, Battle Creek leads at 20 to the Richland Raiders 2. Here in the first ever homecoming game for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. So that's going to bring up third down for the Raiders, who need about 15, 16 yards to convert and move the chains. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Spins off one tackler, but can't break the next three as 3 Grizzlies defenders come in and swarm the ball carrier and drop him in the backfield.
We got 4th down there, 4th down about 13.
So 4th down and 14 for the Richland Raiders, as they're just going to let the clock wind down, and they're just going to let it be done. Stop the bleeding, please, if you're a Raider. So the Raiders open the game with a block punt and good defensive possessions, but Battle Creek responded well and put up 20. So after one half, Battle Creek leads the football game 20-2 over the Richland Raiders. We'll be back after the halftime break. Don't go anywhere.
Do you want to be a bad man? This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from
Welcome back in. I'm not sure what happened, but Richland gets one play with, they had to reset the clock.
Now that is the
I don't know if there was clock troubles, but there was some confusion, and Richland just had to come and run one more play, and they just take a knee. So now the halftime festivities for homecoming can begin, where the Battle Creek Grizzlies leads it 20-2 over the Richland Raiders. Don't go anywhere.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee, on the campus of Battle Creek High School for a very historic night in Battle Creek Grizzlies football history. They're playing their first ever homecoming game against the Richland Raiders, where they lead 20-2. I'm Peyton Calvert. Thanks for joining the broadcast. 101.7 WKOM and 103.7 WKRM from the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. Second half is about to get underway, where this has been nothing but a Battle Creek Grizzly domination over the Richland Raiders. The Raiders have been outsized, out-game planned, and just outmatched. This Battle Creek Grizzlies team has a bright future, as everyone on the team is just freshmen and sophomores. Second half about to kick off. There's the kick. It's going to take a hop at about the 15 and finally roll out of bounds. So the Raiders are going to take over. I don't know where they're going to spot this ball. The 20, let's see. At the 35-yard line is where the Raiders will set up shop for the opening possession of the second half. I'm Peyton Calvert, bringing you the action. Richland out of the shotgun. Two backs on either side of the court. Oh, on the left side, they're going to hand it off on the right. It's going to, huge collision there by the running back. And that Grizzly defender took his helmet off. Huge collision, as the running back takes it around the right side and picks up 6, and then meets a Grizzly defender who lays the boom. Richland out of the shotgun. It's a run up the middle for a nice gain. That's going to be really close to the sticks. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the Raiders. After a nice run up the middle. Battle Creek looking to make a stand on the first possession of the second half. Quarterback out of the shotgun. There's the snap, and it's dropped, and it might have been recovered by a Grizzly. The Grizzlies think they have it. Let's see what the refs think. And the Grizzlies do, in fact, fall on the football and take over after a mishandling of the snap by the Richland Raiders. So Battle Creek comes out and forces a fumble and gets the ball in pretty good field position at about the 42. Colton Barba still in the game at quarterback. He's joined in the backfield by Jayshon Brown. Big physical running back. There's the snap. Barba looks, fires, completes the pass to the outside to number 13, who breaks the tackle and cuts it upfield, and he's got one man to beat. He's headed for the end zone. Nobody's going to catch him, and that's going to be a Battle Creek touchdown on the opening play of the Battle. Whoa, never mind. First play of Battle Creek's possession looked to be a touchdown, but there was a flag on the play. for holding against the Grizzlies. So wipe that off. So Battle Creek now has the ball at the 45-yard line after the hold. There might have been an illegal procedure penalty. I'm not sure why they let the play keep going. If that was the case, I don't know. But what looked to be a Colton Barba touchdown strike to Stanley Williams Jr. is wiped off the board, and they're going to reset it at the 50. Barba to the outside to number 20, who catches it and falls forward for a nice little gain. Landon Crawford on the reception. So it's 2nd down and 13 for the Grizzlies. After forcing the fumble. Here's the snap. Barba looks, he's got all day. He fires over the middle.
Incomplete pass.
But his pass was incomplete. It was intended for Devin Green. They just couldn't connect. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13 for the Grizzlies.
Third down and 13.
So the Raiders caught a good break. Let's see if they can capitalize on it and force the Battle Creek Grizzlies into a punt. Barba looking. Pass to the outside, swatted away. Great coverage by that Raiders defender. So it's gonna bring up a 4th and 13 on the 44-yard line for the Grizzlies. Empty backfield for Barba. 5 wide receivers. Here's the snap. Barba looks, drops back. He's looking deep, and he's had a man open.
There's a flag.
And there is multiple flags coming in. They might get the Raiders for pass interference. Number 2, Jackson Wells had the defender beat, and the defender tripped him up as he was not able to get to that football, and that might be a fresh set of downs for the Grizzlies. It was, in fact, a pass interference. So move the change for the Grizzlies. Gives this offense new life after the pass interference. And advances the ball
with a 15-yard penalty. That's a first
into Raiders
down
territory.
For your Battle Creek Grizzlies. A GM Parks Motor Sales first down.
Man in motion, empty backfield for Barba. Swing pass to the left. That's number 2 who catches it, does a little dance, falls forward close to the sticks. Number 2, Jackson Wells.
Colton Barba to number 2, Jackson Wells for about 9 yards.
So Wells picked up 9 on the swing pass from Barba. The Grizzlies are once again looking to strike. Empty backfield. Wells coming around a motion on the other side. They might run the same play to the other side. Barba takes a sack there. He was rolling and was tripped up by a Raiders defender in the backfield. So he's going to lose 2 there. Looks like they just flipped that play to the other side, and the Raiders were ready for it. Jayshon Brown is now going to join Colton Barba in the backfield, so I think we all know where this is going to go. 3rd down and 3 for the Grizzlies. Here's a snap. No, it's a play action. It's caught over the middle to number 2, Jackson Wells.
That's a Grizzly first down.
Great play design there. The RPO Barba keeps it and throws it over the middle on a short post to Jackson Wells, who catches the ball in the middle of the field and sets up the Grizzlies with a nice opportunity here down on the Raiders' 4-yard line to put the ball in the end zone. Here's the handoff to Brown, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. Jashawn Brown on the carry up the middle gets the job done for the Grizzlies. That extends the lead to 26-2, Battle Creek over Richland.
That's another Grizzly touchdown.
On to kick is Juan Mamon. This time the kick is good.
27-2 Grizzlies. Because that kick was good, just like that yum yum sauce and rock and roll sushi.
So Battle Creek leads this game by 25 with a score of 27-2 over the Richland Raiders, with 5 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. Richland still trying to find a way to put some more points on the board, as they struck first in the football game and held Battle Creek for a couple possessions, but then Battle Creek got loose and it's been all Grizzlies the rest of the way.
With 5 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the third quarter, the score is Battle Creek Grizzlies 27, Richland 2.
So Battle Creek's got the ball teed off and they're ready to kick it off to the Raiders once more in this football game. The Raiders have 2 men back deep. Ball's gonna hit at about the 22 and fielded at about the 24. The Raider breaks a few tackles and is finally brought down at about the 45-yard line.
Number 15, Wyatt Summers.
So a good return. Wyatt Summers
Richland will have the ball about the 45-yard line.
makes the stop.
Thankful for our sponsors like UAW Local 1853, A Voice for All, Farm Bureau Insurance.
So the Raiders are going to get pretty good field position here at their own 45-yard line to start the second drive, their second drive of the second half with 5 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Shotgun. Here's the snap. It's going to be a run to the right. He's got space, cuts it up the middle, and is brought down after a huge gain there for the Raiders.
First down for Richland.
Number 14 on the carry does a fine job of seeing open space and attacking and picking up the first down there. Here's the snap. Quarterback fakes the handoff, rolls right, breaks the tackle, flips it to the other back in the backfield, and he's going to scamper and break a few tackles down to about the 35-yard line.
Face mask against the Battle Creek Grizzlies.
And there's a flag on the play. They're saying it's a face mask on the Grizzlies. So if so, yes, indeed, that's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Richland Raiders. They're going to tack 15 more yards onto that run. So the Richland Raiders now down all the way inside of Battle Creek territory on the 19-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Shotgun. Got backs on the right side of him. Quarterback's just going to take the handoff, takes the snap, finds the outside, and picks up 5.
For Richland, stopped after about a 4-yard gain.
So a good gain there on the ground by Richland's quarterback. It's going to set up 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders, who's looking to strike in this blowout football game. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Low snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls left. Tries to find some green grass.
Number 30, Bo Wilson with a huge
But Bo
tackle
Wilson
there.
in for the stop for the Grizzlies.
Assisted by number 21, Aiden Barber.
After a pickup of maybe 3. So this is going to bring up a 3rd and short. 3rd down and 4 for the Raiders.
This is 3rd down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops the football, falls on it. No, the ball's still loose, and the Grizzlies are going to recover. Wow, what a turn of events. The Raiders were marching down the field, and the quarterback takes the snap, and he's confused on what to do with it, and he just drops the ball, and the Raiders cannot fall on it. The Grizzlies are going to take control of the football at about their own 9-yard line. Battle Creek still leading this football game, 27 to the Richlands 2. So huge stop for the Battle Creek Grizzlies, as Richland Raiders were threatening, but coughs the ball up once more to the Grizzlies. We got a quarterback change for the Grizzlies. That's number 8, Brody Orton, coming in, the sophomore. To command this offense. He's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. He's looking for space on the outside, trying to find a corner. Does a little dance move, and runs out of bounds.
Number 8, Brody Orton with the quarterback keeper.
So he's going to pick up maybe 3 there.
3 yards there, bringing up 2nd down and 7.
So 2nd down and 7 for the Grizzlies. After Brody Orton picks up 3 yards on the ground. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's a snap. Orton's going to pass it. He's got a receiver open, and it's going to be completed down to the 30-yard line. Number 2, Jackson Wells, the receiver. Orton throws a strike and picks up the 1st down. He was facing a little bit of pressure there. Didn't let that stop him from throwing a strike over the middle to Jackson Wells and moved the chains for the Battle Creek Grizzlies. Man in motion. That's number 2, Wells. They're just going to hand it off to the left. That big running back, number 7, Connor Duncan, on the carry.
Number 7, Connor Duncan on the run there.
He's going to pick up 5 yards. We got a Richland Raider down on the field. He's walking it off, so that's good. Good thing to see. Student section really enjoying their time here in the first ever homecoming football game for the Battle Creek Grizzlies, as they're leading big, 27-2 over the Raiders. Orton takes the snap. He's going to pass to his right to number 13 on the sideline, Stanley Williams Jr.
Pass complete to Stanley once again.
So they picked up another few yards. So that's going to be, are the refs going to move the chains? They moved the chains. That was just enough to pick up the first down.
Nicole Yancey, first down.
So after moving the chains, Battle Creek gets a fresh set of downs on the 40. Orton in the shotgun, joined by a back. Connor Duncan hands it off up the middle to Duncan, and he's going to get stopped after a gain of about two or three up the middle to Duncan. With a minute 20 left to go in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Orton looks. He decides to go deep. He's got a man open, and it was in the hands of Chris Lemming, number 5.
Off the tips of the fingers.
Wow. Battle Creek looking for a huge explosive there. Couldn't get it. It was just out of reach for Chris Lemming. That was a heck of a throw there by Brody Orton, the sophomore. Trying to go for a home run ball there. Almost had it. He would have had a walk-in touchdown, but instead they're faced with a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap. Slings it out to number 13 on the sideline, and he's going to run. He's got a man to beat, and he beat him. He's gone. That's another Battle Creek touchdown. Number 13, Stanley Williams. No flags. The play will stand. Stanley Williams with another touchdown on the night. This Battle Creek, this team in all phases of the game are very dominant.
That's a recovery zone touchdown.
And they've shown that here tonight.
So you can play harder.
The future is bright in Battle Creek, for sure. Here's the kick. It goes through the uprights. So that's going to extend the lead to 32 points, where the Battle Creek Grizzlies are on top of the Richland Raiders 34-2 with 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Your Apex Predators came out
After a Brody Orton touchdown pass to Stanley Williams Jr.
Richland.
So it does not matter that Colton Barba's the starters and not in the game anymore. Brody Orton continues where Barba left off and puts more points on the board for these Grizzlies late in the third quarter. So Battle Creek looking to kick it away to the Richland Raiders once more in this ball game. Up big on their first ever homecoming. A night these players, cheerleaders, administration won't forget. And here's the kick. It's fielded at about the 15 by the Raiders. He's going to break a tackle and fall forward to about the 32-yard line, where the Raiders will set up shop late in the third quarter, trailing big.
Number 27, Lazarius Williams on the
They're just looking
tackle there special teams.
they're just looking to get better, improve, put a little Band-Aid on this blowout, and go home.
As the seconds go down off the clock is Battle Creek 34, Richland 2.
So it looks like Richland is going to elect to just let the clock go all the way down to 0. They're gonna and start their drive to start the fourth quarter. So at the end of 3, the Battle Creek Grizzlies lead the Richland Raiders 34-2. I'll be back.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. Want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Welcome back in to the start of the fourth quarter here in Spring Hill, Tennessee on the campus of Battle Creek High School, where the players are jumping around a bit, as they should, up 34-2 over the Richland Raiders. The clock's running, and the fourth quarter is about to begin. Here's the snap. Pitches it to his back. Gets dropped hard after a pickup of maybe 3.
52, Max Duggar with a big hit there.
Max Duggar in on the stop for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have been pretty dominant tonight over the Richland Raiders on their first ever homecoming. Started off a little flat, like I previously mentioned, but ever since that pick 6, they've had the foot on the gas, and they've kept it there. They're pouring on 34 unanswered points, making this a 32-point game in the fourth quarter. Thank you for joining us tonight. Oh, quarterback drops a snap, and he's met by 4 Grizzlies, 5 Grizzlies, a lot of Grizzlies in the backfield for a loss of maybe 10. So that's going to bring up a huge 3rd and long for the Richland Raiders. With 8 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. They tried a little trick play earlier. Maybe they'll try to go back to it. They're out of the shotgun. Quarterback takes the snap, looks, he's looking, still looking. He goes deep over the middle. He's got a man there, and it's tipped by a Grizzly defender. He had a receiver back deep behind all the Grizzlies defenders, but did not quite have the arm strength to give it to make it there. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 13 for the Raiders on their own 29-yard line.
We got 4th down for our Battle Creek defense. Let's get loud.
6 minutes and 56 seconds to go. And there's a flag on the play. The ref is pointing to the Battle Creek sideline, but I'm not quite sure. Illegal substitution is the call. So that's going to move the ball up about 5 yards for these Raiders. So it's sitting now at about the 36-yard line. And there was movement. Once again, they're going to call it on Battle Creek's defense.
It's a penalty against our Battle Creek Grizzlies.
So 4th down and a long yard to go for the Raiders, who was just backed up to about a 4th and 16. And after 2 Battle Creek penalties, it's going to make it a 4th down and 1 from the 41. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Where the Grizzlies have dominated this game. And looking to come up with a huge 4th down stop here. Quarterback takes it up the middle. He's going to push the pile.
Here's first down for Richland.
And that's a first down for the Raiders.
Thankful for our sponsors like Nicole A. Coppersmith, realtor with Remax.
So Richland picks up the first down there. That's going to move the chains
Over 70 years of Tennessee culture and culinary experience.
for the Raiders. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left to go on the clock. And the Grizzlies looking to get out of here with their first ever homecoming victory. A night that this school and this program will not forget. This night will go down in history. So first down and 10 for the Raiders on the 44-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it, go up the middle, follow his blockers, and drag a man down to the 50-yard line. It's a good pickup for the Raiders.
Tackle made by number 52, Max Duggar.
So Max Duggar in on the stop for the Grizzlies. Ball spotted just shy of the 50. Here's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle again, follow his blockers, stumble, get back up, and dropped.
Another first down run there by Richland.
That was a good run there by the Raiders. Clock's still ticking. 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. Battle Creek up 34-2 on the Richland Raiders in their first ever homecoming game.
Let's get a round of applause for our band.
So Richland driving late in the 4th quarter. Quarterback takes the snap out of the shotgun, runs left, finds space, and picks up another first down to the outside. Quarterback out of the shotgun, and whistles are blowing. We've got a timeout called by the Richland Raiders with 1 minute and 46 seconds to go in this ball game. Well, thanks for all you listeners who've tuned in tonight for this game between the Battle Creek Grizzlies and the Richland Raiders. The first ever homecoming for Battle Creek. I'm Peyton Calvert. You can find this stream on Facebook, WKOM, Front Porch Sports Radio Network, frontporchsports.com. You can find it on X. You can find it on Twitch and YouTube, WKOM. Exciting night for the Battle Creek Grizzlies as they have a bright future ahead. Looking to finish this game strong with 1 minute 46 seconds to go, up 34-2 on the visiting Raiders. Here's a snap. Quarterback's going to take it to the left side, find the corner, make a man miss, and get down close to the marker.
Just short of the first down marker.
Here's the snap. It's bobbled. It's going to run around to the left side, the quarterback, and get hit hard. But not after moving the chains for another Raiders first down. .53 seconds to go on the clock in this football game. Richland knocking on the door.
Number 27, Zay with a big hit.
So Richland's going to come up with 16 seconds left, looking to snap this football before the clock expires. Quarterback gets it, rolls out. He's being pressured. He looks, he throws to the end zone, and it's dropped. So Richland could have scored a touchdown there. The pass was slightly underthrown. Just couldn't get it done there. They call timeout with 1 second left to go. Just looking to put some points on the board late in this blowout victory for the Grizzlies. In other news in Murray County, tomorrow starts the Murray County Middle School football playoffs. So we'll have a game between Mount Pleasant and Spring Hill at Mount Pleasant High School. Mike Lyle and Seth Campbell on the call of that one. You can find that on the Facebook page, WKOM, Twitch, X, YouTube, frontporchsportsradio.com. Also, tomorrow night, Whitthorne hosts CA at Lindsey Nelson Stadium in Columbia, Tennessee. Drake Colley and myself will be on the call of that one. You can also find that one on Facebook, Twitch, X, YouTube. And the winner of that game will meet in the championship next Tuesday. But here's the snap from the Raiders. They're looking to pass. Quarterback chased, and the clock expires as he runs out of bounds and is tackled. So that's going to do it for the first ever homecoming game in Battle Creek Grizzly history. Battle Creek gets the job done 34-2 over the Richland Raiders.
Don't forget to
thank you guys for tuning in.
For the alma mater.
I'm Peyton Calvert. Wishing you guys a great night.